I'm fuming.
I'm fucking gutted. I was looking forward to a good skirmish with good old John today, but there we go. We'll have to make do. Maybe we can get him in digitally.
Which,
you know, the theatre, the WWE style build-up, you know, from John Fury is just, you know, it was an act today. It was a parody. He quietened down. You know, I'm glad I didn't know there was
He's just a fucking idiot. Plain and simple. I mean, geez. I mean, look, we've all seen the tantrums he's had. You know, headbutting walls and headbutting people and smashing first glass and all these bowls and saying he's the king of the world and King Kong balls and whatever else. And I was just fed up. But yeah, he's very hot-headed, which I think is a good thing for him, but also a bad thing for him. You know, the guy's done time for being hot-headed.
Be any more of it, that's for sure. And everybody wants to show some respect to each other. And let's see the fight where it should happen in the ring on Saturday.
You don't know what he's in for. He thinks because Tommy's small. Tommy's like a pocket rocket, isn't he, compared to him? And I got that body belt on, I'm feeling the power. You can't take that. That's why he wants to do 2-minute rounds, isn't it? You can't do the 3. You know, I can't blame him. You've got to give Eddie all props because he's not a fighter. He's going to get in with Tommy knowing full well what can happen to him. And the only thing he's going to try and do is swing.
And then I was just so fed up. I was trying to get in nowhere with these guys. I'm like, look, you talk the talk. You fucking walk around headbutting and smacking people and punching windows and whatever else. I said, well, why don't you guys fucking put your money where your mouth is for once and fucking...
If strongmen, being the strongest man in the world and picking up half a ton meant you was the best fighter of all, everyone would be a world champion, wouldn't they? If being big and strong meant you could fight, everyone would be a world champion. But in this game, it's not about how much weight you can lift. It's not about how strong you are. There's a ton more things to the fight game. And that's what I'm looking to show Eddie.
Pull off a miracle right hand. What I'm seeing makes me even more skeptical that that's possible. Because he doesn't understand space and distance. He doesn't understand timing and rhythm. He doesn't understand how valuable his right hand is. And it seems like I'm being counterintuitive because all he's throwing is right hand. A weapon of mass destruction. You only bring it out at certain points so Tommy doesn't get a read on it, and also so you don't.
You're going to do the chinning with him, what you've seen today. Eddie Orr, when Tommy's fought, you don't know what I'm again. You don't know what he's in for. He thinks because Tommy's small. Tommy's like a pocket rocket, isn't he, compared to him? And I got that body belt on, I'm feeling the power. He can't take that. That's why he wants to do 2-minute rounds.
The pressure is now on John to behave himself. He's distracted. A lot of attention and talk, and I'm quite sure someone will have a word with Matt, the authority.
The airport confrontation just exploded everything. Eddie Hall and John Fury nearly came to blows, and now the entire boxing world is picking sides. What happened next shows exactly why this fight has gone completely off the rails.
I mean, listen, it's boxing, it's family. John's John. Both goading each other. Both very personal. Both means a lot to everybody. Shouldn't have done it.
Eddie's not holding back anymore. He's calling John Fury hot-headed and out of control, but here's the crazy part. Eddie's the one staying calm while the Fury camp is losing their minds. That's not what anyone expected from the world's strongest man.
I mean, at the end of the day, the real beef is between Eddie and my dad. You know, that's genuinely what has happened here. I'm only doing this fight because of my dad. So the real beef is between Eddie and my dad, and I'm obviously just stepping up to the plate. Tyson's on a different stratosphere. Basically, Eddie was having a pop.
John Fury just went nuclear on Eddie's boxing skills. He's claiming Eddie can't even land a clean punch, that Tommy will pick him apart with speed and experience. But listen to his voice. That's pure emotion talking, not strategy. And that might be a massive problem.
It is thuggish behaviour. John Fury's, is boorish, thuggish, unedifying, unpalatable, uncouth, vulgar behaviour. Absolutely. But what do you expect from John Fury?
Here's where Eddie drops the real bomb. He admits the airport chaos pushed him over the edge, but now he's more motivated than ever. He's accusing the Furies of all talk and no discipline. The scary part? Eddie sounds like he's found another gear of focus.
What did you expect him to do? Convert into a Samaritan? Is it a nice look? No. Was it a nice look over the years in boxing about so many things? This ridiculous sentimentalising of society and expecting everyone to behave in their best version of themselves.
Tommy's trying to play it cool, saying strength means nothing against real boxing skill. He's banking everything on technique beating raw power. But here's the kicker. If Eddie gets inside early and turns this into a war, all that technique goes out the window.
It's grabbed everybody's attention for various reasons. And they're getting, Tommy's getting life-changing money. And, you know, I can't knock that. You know, you're in the ring, it's a dangerous place to be. And, you know, my job is if I see a fight that I feel we can win and I'll put him into it, then I'll do that. And it gets him, you know, gets him further up the ladder. Not only do I think he can win it, I think, you know, obviously you know, this is a high-profile fight, but he's getting a truckload of money for it. So, you know, it ticks all.
The boxing experts are tearing Eddie apart. They're saying his power shots are sloppy, his timing is off, and Tommy will expose every flaw. But they're missing something crucial. Eddie only needs to land once to end everything, regardless of how ugly it looks.
World's strongest man, amazing. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant. He's fighting Tommy Fury. I thought they were mates. They probably are mates. Put nothing fucking forward.
John Fury keeps doubling down on the verbal attacks, painting Tommy as this unstoppable force who will dominate Eddie with pace. But the more emotional John gets, the more pressure he's putting on his own son. That's backfiring spectacularly.
Of course I'll watch it. I like Tommy Fury a lot. I'm a Tommy Fury fan. Eddie Hall. I said an Eddie Hall fan. I like the world's strongest man. A lot of respect for him. Of course I'll watch it. I'll watch it as it's a spectacle in it. It's part of the new bit of circusry that's come into boxing. All these exhibitions, different people from different sports coming in. But for all intents and purposes, as a boxing match, what a load of bollocks. Yeah, I don't think I don't like it too much. But I'll watch it because it's like it's interesting in lots of ways, and I think people find it.
Johnny Nelson just called out John's behavior, saying he gets carried away and loses control. The airport incident has put serious heat on the Fury camp to stay composed. Meanwhile, Eddie looks like the calm, focused one. How wild is that?
Won't it? If it's a good, fun event and you take it for what it is, I mean, I wouldn't want to be in it. You know, I wouldn't want to be across the ring from this fella. But notwithstanding, I'm quite happy for Tommy Fury to get a punch.
Even the promoters admit this confrontation crossed the line, but they're loving the attention it's bringing. The controversy is driving massive interest, and guess who benefits? Eddie Hall, because his name is dominating every headline while John Fury takes all the criticism.
The new sparring footage that I just saw is abysmal. I don't know what Eddie's been training. I don't know who has been training him. I know that he has been training, but my goodness, I don't know who with, what they're supposed to be working on or why. But let me just show you what I mean. Eddie Hall, training footage and sparring footage just dropped, and it is...
Tommy's trying to distance himself from his dad's chaos, saying the real beef is between Eddie and John. But that's actually making things worse for Tommy, because now it looks like he's stepping into someone else's fight instead of his own.
I mean, Eddie, when I sparred Eddie, he was, what, 140 kg. I don't know how much he's going to have to be for Tommy. But Tommy should win, innit? Like, he should win. But Eddie Hall, who knows? It makes sense for Tommy, innit? It's a good fight.
Simon Jordan just destroyed John Fury's airport behavior, calling it thuggish and unacceptable. The public opinion is shifting hard against the Fury camp, while Eddie's gaining unexpected support for showing restraint. That's a complete role reversal nobody saw coming.
Fight. Tommy is obviously a boxer. Eddie can fight as well, though, to be fair. So, yeah.
You've trained with both of them, though.
What's
the skills? What's the breakdown for this?
Tommy's been boxing all his life, so you would think that the edge should go to Tommy, but Eddie can actually genuinely fight. So
Frank Warren admits this is now a massive commercial goldmine, and the financial rewards are through the roof. The business side is driving everything. But here's what's wild: Eddie Hall's name is the one selling tickets, while John Fury's antics just add fuel to the fire.
You're right. I mean, Eddie's got muscles all over his body, but you can't put muscles on chins. So, and that's what I'm about to expose. Listen, we've seen good big men in the ring all the time. But what's different, the muscles can't get on the chin, and I'm looking to find that chin.
So here's the reality. The airport confrontation turned Eddie Hall from underdog to sympathetic favorite, while John Fury's emotional outbursts are putting massive pressure on Tommy to deliver. This isn't just about boxing anymore, it's about power, control, and who can handle the chaos. My question for you, do you think Eddie's calmness is genuine strategy or just the calm before the storm? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button if this breakdown opened your eyes, and subscribe because this fight is about to get even crazier.